How to create emotion with ElevenLabs Voices. In this video, we'll share the techniques we use at Edge Pictures to maximize the emotional impact of ElevenLabs Voices, illustrated with real-world examples from our episodic series, Samurai Yagi. You will find chapter headings in the description below. Now, let's get started. Here's how to use prompts and controls to get emotional vocal delivery from your characters. First, choose a voice that already leans toward the emotion you want. If you need cheerful delivery, start with a cheerful-sounding voice.
Come and embark with me through stories filled with...
Okay, listen, we'll grab...
Picking the right voice does half the emotional delivery work for you. Second, format your voice prompt so the AI understands the emotional context. Use clear punctuation for natural breathing and phrasing. Capitalize a word to emphasize it. Use the break time command to pause up to 3 seconds. And here's a trick. Angle brackets can help set context. They aren't in the official docs, but my testing shows that emotional direction within angle brackets can help guide delivery without it being spoken aloud.
Captain, wolf pirate ship, spotted starboard side. It's hiding in the clouds. What the? Where did they go? Captain, they've disappeared. Captain, wolf pirate ship, spotted starboard side. It's hiding in the clouds. What the? Where did they go? Captain, they've disappeared.
It doesn't work for every voice, but when it does, it adds nuance. Third, tune the controls: speed, stability, similarity, and style exaggeration. Keep speed roughly between 0.7 and 1.2. Lower stability for more emotions, raise it for a serious read. Keep it between 30% to 100%. For similarity, keep it high to stay true to the original voice. Lower it if your cloned voice has background noise or artifacts. The best range is between 80 and 100%. For style exaggeration, start at 0% for the original delivery style. Increase only if you need to amplify that style up a notch. Don't go higher than 50%. Sometimes prompts and voice controls aren't enough to get the emotional delivery you want. When that happens, try this two-step approach. First, if your script doesn't give enough emotional context, add explicit dialogue that tells the AI how to deliver the line. For example, compare this line without any guidance.
Captain, wolf pirate ship, spotted starboard side. It's hiding in the clouds. What the? Where did they go? Captain, they've disappeared.
Here is the same line with a short emotional direction added.
Excited as she spots something with her binoculars, she yells out, Captain, wolf pirate ship, spotted starboard side. It's hiding in the clouds. Feeling confused and startled, she exclaims, What the? Where did they go? Disappointed, she yells out, Captain, they've disappeared.
You'll notice the delivery becomes much more expressive. However, ElevenLabs will speak that guidance out loud too, which means you need one more step. Once you download the audio, use a free editor like Audacity to remove the guidance and keep only the dialogue you want.
Captain, wolf pirate ship, spotted starboard side. It's hiding in the clouds. What the? Where did they go? Captain, they've disappeared.
It adds a little time to your workflow, but for some scenes, it's the most reliable way to get quality emotional performance. Sometimes a text prompt cannot properly give context to the vocal delivery you may need. We needed a character to yell out the title of our show in a long, drawn-out way.
Samurai Yagi!
For cases where high emotional delivery would be hard to describe in a text prompt, we used ElevenLabs Voice Changer. I call it VoCap because where MoCap, the motion capture process, converts real-world physical motion into digitized motion, the VoCap converts an emotional human voice to an ElevenLabs voice clone. Here is our workflow. Step 1. Record the human voice. For quality, do these recordings in a quiet location with minimal background noise. Step 2. Edit the audio for the best take. We edited the recording using Audacity, a free tool to remove mistakes and optimize the sound. Step 3. Choose your character's voice. Lower stability for more emotions, keep it between 30% to 100%. For similarity, keep it between 80 and 100%. For style exaggeration, start at 0 and increase it to amplify the emotion, but don't go higher than 50%. Step 4. Upload your audio file containing your voice and click Generate. Up to this point, we focused on ElevenLabs Model 2 voices. Model 3 voices introduced some changes. Here are our best practices. Choosing the right voice is still important. Not all voices work the same. ElevenLabs advises using Model 2 for the highest voice similarity of professional voice clones. We toggle between Model 3 for high emotional delivery and Model 2 for good quality.
I'm not a ghost. I am freezing. Can you help me get in?
Captain Fang Snarl! Or should I call you Captain One-Eye? Seems appropriate since I'm the reason for your new name.
Properly format your prompt with standard punctuation for natural speech rhythm. Capitalization increases emphasis. Ellipses add pauses. You can now use square brackets for dialogue directions and vocalizations. Besides these examples, we found other directions and vocalizations will work. The one stability control has 3 settings. Creative is for more emotional and expressive delivery, but prone to quality hallucinations. Natural is the closest to the original voice recording with a balanced and neutral delivery. Robust is highly stable and consistent, like version 2, but less responsive to the directional prompts. Here is an example from episode 3 of Samurai Yagi. When your ElevenLabs voice keeps pronouncing a word incorrectly, what do you do?
My name is Rita. This is my husband, Atama, and our children, Keize, Arashi, Senpu, and Pafu.
The names should have been pronounced as Atama and Kaze. In some generations, she would even say her own name as Raida. We ran into this problem while working on episode 4 of Samurai Yagi. Our mother character couldn't correctly pronounce the names of her own husband and child. With Model 2 voices, one way to correct the pronunciation is to write the word the way you want it to sound rather than using its correct spelling. For example, we might spell edge pictures as E-D-G-E pictures to prevent the voice from pronouncing it as edge pictures. With Model 3 voices, you can use a phonetic representation inside square brackets immediately after the word. This gives the model additional guidance on how you want the word pronounced. To find the phonetic representation, do a Google search for the word, followed by pronunciation. Use the pronunciation shown in the search result as your phonetic guide. Here's the same dialogue with the pronunciation guidance added.
My name is Rita. This is my husband, Atama, and our children, Kaze, Arashi, Senpu, and Pafu.
The result is much more reliable pronunciation while allowing you to keep the correct spelling of the names in your script. Where can I use ElevenLab voices? How you can use ElevenLabs voices depends on whether you are a free user or a paid subscriber. The free plan is intended for personal and non-commercial use and requires attribution when you share your work. You must reference ElevenLabs.io or Eleven.ai as specified in their policy. It is a best practice to give credit to the personal voice clones you use to help promote those voices, as they don't receive any compensation from ElevenLabs for usage from free users. If you want to monetize YouTube videos, produce work for clients, or use ElevenLabs voices in commercial projects, you'll need a paid subscription. Any audio you generate while you're on a paid plan remains commercially licensed, even if you later cancel your subscription. If you're interested in becoming a paid ElevenLabs user, then please use the ElevenLabs affiliate link in the description. We may earn a commission to support this channel at no additional cost to you. How do I create my own professional voice clone? You can potentially earn passive income from your own professional voice clone, also known as a PVC. Professional voice cloning is available on the Creator Plan and above. The Creator Plan currently provides one professional cloned voice, so if you're going to create one, you want to make the best quality recording you can. For the amount of audio to train your cloned voice, ElevenLabs recommends around 1 to 2 hours with up to 3 hours supported. My recommendation is to make multiple shorter recordings over time rather than trying to record everything in one marathon session. Your voice can become fatigued during a long recording session, which can affect consistency. You want your recordings to maintain consistent quality while giving the AI enough variation in your delivery. For my PVC, I provided about 90 minutes of dialogue from previous narrations I had recorded, along with recordings of articles I had written. Think about how you want your PVC to sound. Are you creating a conversational podcaster, a narrator, a dynamic character? Record your voice performing in the style you want the AI to reproduce. ElevenLabs recommends keeping the speaking style consistent because the style of your recordings can influence the resulting voice. Quality is also extremely important. Record in a quiet location with minimal background noise and avoid excessive room echo or reverb. Your voice should sound close and clear rather than distant or recorded in a large reflective room. I've rejected too many potential cloned voices for characters because of background noise or because the recording sounded like it was made inside an echo chamber. For my recording setup, I used a standard 13 by 13 storage cube filled with acoustic panel squares and placed my microphone inside it. I also placed soft blankets over the setup and used additional sound-absorbing material behind me. For editing, I used Audacity to remove mistakes and optimize the recordings. Audacity is a free audio editing application. I used its noise removal and volume normalization tools to help maintain a consistent recording. After completing all of my recordings, I uploaded my audio files to ElevenLabs and went through the voice verification process. ElevenLabs requires you to verify that the voice belongs to you before the professional voice clone can be created. My clone voice, Jeffrey Allen, went live on ElevenLabs in October of 2025. If your goal is to earn money from your PVC, you'll also need to set up the payout system through Stripe. You'll want to have your Stripe account ready by the time your voice clone is uploaded. I recommend connecting it to the bank account you use for business so you can keep your related income and expenses easier to track for tax and accounting purposes. Once your PVC is created, you can choose to share it in the ElevenLabs Voice library. When other paid users generate audio with your shared voice, you will earn rewards based on usage. There are also controls available for how your voice is shared, including a notice period and optional live moderation. So if you're considering creating your own professional clone voice, focus on 3 things. Record enough audio. Record it well. Record it in the style you want your AI voice to reproduce. And if you've already created your own clone voice, let me know about your experience in the comments. The biggest takeaway from this tutorial is this. ElevenLabs isn't simply a voice generator. Think of it as a performer, and you're the director. The voice you choose is only the starting point. The way you write your script, format your prompts, provide emotional direction, control the delivery, correct pronunciation, and edit the final audio can dramatically change the performance. That's what we've learned while producing Samurai Yagi, and we're continuing to discover new ways to push these tools further. We hope this tutorial gives you some techniques you can take into your own productions. If you found this useful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which technique made the biggest difference in your ElevenLabs workflow. If you've discovered a technique that we didn't cover, share it in the comments. It may help someone else, and it may become the subject of a future video. If you're interested in becoming a paid ElevenLabs user, then please use the ElevenLabs affiliate link in the description. We may earn a commission to support this channel at no additional cost to you. If you do create your own personal voice clone, then please check out this video on how to read ElevenLabs Analytics. And if you like the voice I'm using for these tutorials, it's available now on ElevenLabs under the name Jeffrey Allen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.